Hello everyone again, Mike the Vapor, doing my final video for the evening for you all to watch. Now, I want to say thank you to everyone on Twitter as well, because the intention of me setting up my Twitter account was initially to be able to follow everybody else's videos and everybody else and what they're doing and all that kind of thing. But it kind of exploded into people following me. Asking me questions and all that kind of stuff, which I'm obviously more than happy to do. I love helping people out with this kind of thing. But I didn't expect it at all. So I think I've got over 1,000 followers now. I think it's something like 11 or 11 and a half, 1,200, something like that, which is great. So first of all, thank you to everybody, and also thank you to everybody who's ever sent me stuff out to review. I really didn't set the Twitter up with that intention. However, I'm happy to oblige you all. You have to excuse me because I'm just setting this up for the review. Right, today, last review for the day. What I'm going to do is I'm going to review a sample that I literally just grabbed from somebody at Vape Fest. It is a company called Alchemy Liquids. Now, I personally had never heard of them. As far as I'm aware, they're a relatively new vendor into the liquid games, and I just literally grabbed a sample. There was a guy walking around, it was lashing down with rain, and he threw a couple of samples at me. Now I actually only managed to keep hold of one of them because the other one went to a friend of mine. He asked me to pick some stuff up for him. The one I kept hold of has a fantastic name, which is Shifu's Kung Fu Tea Liquid. I actually have to read it because I can't remember it. Brilliant sample, because it comes in 0 nicotine, which is spot on for me because I don't like high nicotine liquids. I'm a 6 to 12 in a rebuildable, so when it comes to the drippers, obviously with my stupid low ohm coils, I don't want to blow my head off. So it was great. And I don't know if many of you get this, but on Twitter occasionally, if a lot of people start following somebody, or if a lot of people start retweeting something that someone else has done, you get a notification to tell you. Now, I got a notification telling me that X amount of people had started following Alchemy Liquids, and I was thinking, oh, that's the sample that I've got. So I started following, and it turns out that they're, I believe, Wigan based, which isn't far from me. So hats off to you guys, because I know Wigan is massively dominated by the Totally Wicked store. It's a huge store near Wigan Wargate Station, and everybody I know from the Wigan area buys everything from them. Which, don't get me wrong, they do some good stuff, but that we all know they're overpriced and they're not quite as great as they make out to be. They're just fantastically marketed. So, well done for setting up somewhere in Wigan other than Totally Wicked. So this is a sample that I got from Vape Fest. It's got a 5ml sample of Shifu's Kung Fu Tea, so I've no idea what to expect with it. But I got chatting to the guys on Twitter. Nice blokes again. Not sure names or how many of them there are, but I said I'd do a review for them. I thought, you know what, we'll get it out there, we'll send it out. Got 1,200 people or whatever. They can have a little look at it and hopefully boost the profile of this company a little bit. So, first of all, we'll go off the bottle. Nice little 5ml bottle. Shifu's Kung Fu Tea Liquid, Alchemy, and it does say sampler, not for resale, so it doesn't give me much more information on there. Don't know what the PG-VG ratio is or anything like that, but I've got it on Vertex, which is dual parallel, 0.35 Canthol, which works out at 0.3/0.4 ohms. Can't get an exact reading on my DNA, and I can't be bothered to find my own reader. Sony VTC4, it was fully charged before I started doing these reviews, on a Nemesis with the copper or brass pins. Again, I can't remember which ones they are. So yeah, let's give it a hit. This is the first time I've tried it. Don't know what to expect because the name doesn't give anything away. All I can imagine is there's going to be some form of tea in there. So let's give it a try. Oh, that is a weird flavour. It has quite a florally taste to me. Lavender, comes to Bell, but I don't know. I'm not too sure whether or not that's something that would go in a liquid. I really can't tell. All I can tell is that it's quite a florally flavour. I'm presuming from the name that there's an element of tea somewhere in there, so I'm thinking it's probably like green tea or ginseng tea or something like that, because it's like an oriental name. I can't tell you what the base is, but it is nice. It's very nice. I mean, I've never really gone into the whole sort of tea flavoured liquids or anything like that, but it's nice. Obviously, without there being any nicotine in there, I can't tell you how hard it hits. It's just a straightforward, easy vape on this. But it does produce a pretty good cloud, so I'm guessing it's probably about a 60-40, maybe 50-50 blend. It doesn't feel heavy in my mouth when I'm vaping it, which is spot on, because flavour's the key at the end of the day, let's be honest. People like to cloud chase, but that's just for fun. That's a hobby. That's not necessarily stopping any cravings or anything along those lines. So it's got enough, let's put it that way. It's a very, very difficult one to put my finger on, and I've genuinely no clue what it is, but I think it's got like a lavendery type of taste smell to it. Don't take this the wrong way, because it's not meant like that, but it reminds me of potpourri. Loads of different florally things going on together, and it's very difficult to pick out an individual one, but it tastes great. It tastes very nice, and it's a good quality liquid as well. You can tell by the way that the flavours blend together. It's not something's really harsh or something's really sharp or overwhelmed by menthol or anything along those lines. So the guys have put some time and effort into it, and as far as I'm aware, whoever deals with their Twitter, this is one of their favourite liquids. So it's good, it's very nice. I've no idea on price, I've no idea on anything along those lines, unfortunately, as I did get it from a sample for free. But my advice is get onto them in Twitter. It's a UK company, which is great for us. Wigan, which is good for me, just as a personal sort of thing, because I've had a few bad experiences with the Totally Wicked team. That's a separate issue. And yeah, it's nice. It's very nice. It's a sweet flavour. I really can't put my finger on what it'd be, but it's floral. Put it that way. It's a floral taste. So feel free to get them on Twitter. I'll pop the link in the description, because off the top of my head, I can't actually remember what it is. But you can get myself as well at Mike the Vapor, and I'm following them and they're following me. So if you can't find them, by all means look through my people that I'm following. And I will tag them in the video when I put it up as well. So nice work, guys. From what I can gather, you are a relatively new company. I could be wrong there, but I'm just going off the fact that there wasn't a huge Twitter following, and there wasn't an amount of tweets that had gone through and everything, and the fact that I'd not really heard of you guys. But I could be wrong there. I could be completely wrong. You might have been around for years, and I'm making myself look like an idiot. However, that's what I got, and lovely flavour. I'm quite curious to look at the rest of the flavour listing, because with a name like Shifu's Kung Fu Tea, you've got to find there's going to be a few cool names in there. You're not just going to get your regular raspberry or your regular orange. You're going to get some nice complex blends, which is shown in this one. So hope you all like the video. That's going to be me for a little while. I'm going to hopefully try and get some more done towards the end of the week, but I'm running out of stuff to review. It's only stuff that I've had for a little while that I've got at the minute. I think I'm starting to plateau a little bit, but I'm sure I'll come across some stuff. Any questions you got, feel free to get me on Twitter. As I say, big thank you again for everybody who's helped boost my sort of Twitter profile. It got out of hand quicker than I expected it to, but I met some very, very cool people, met some great people, and thank you to you all. So that's me for now. Take care.